धन्यवाद। मैं अपनी बात को समाप्त करता हूँ। शुक्रिया।
सुष्मिता देव, only 2 minutes, not more than that.
5 minutes.
Please, no, 2 minutes. पूरा समय समाप्त, आपने डबल समय लिया, आपने उस पर अन्याय किया है, अच्छे बोलने वाली पे गौरव जी ने अन्याय किया है। Now only 2 minutes. I am sorry.
Madam, I'll keep myself very brief.
Yes.
And I thank you that you were kind enough to grant me some time.
Yes.
Honorable Finance Minister Jaitley ji, I've never had the privilege of opposing him in a court of law. So today is the first time that I stand face to face, because the last bill, it was passed by consensus. But he's right that as the Finance Minister of the country, it is incumbent upon him, madam, to avoid any constitutional crisis that may emerge if the Uttarakhand state government is unable to spend after the 1st of April. There I agree with him, but I am forced to say that the constitutional crisis that we fear, madam, that may happen on 1st of April is actually precipitated by the decision of the cabinet on 26th of March, the meeting that happened late in the evening. It is that meeting that actually first precipitated the constitutional crisis. Why I say it? Madam, one very important thing, Government of India has filed an affidavit in the court. Nowhere have they stated that the Governor of Uttarakhand has recommended President's rule, number one. Number two, since there is no such report in front of the President, they are relying on the word otherwise. Otherwise, that based on that otherwise clause, President is satisfied that the state government is not acting in accordance with the constitutional provisions. Now, a short point, and I know I can be brief because Mr. Jaitley, being an eminent lawyer, will understand what I'm saying. I don't have to elaborate. I would say that what was the material in front of the Honorable President of India and in front of the Cabinet, which showed was evidence of the fact that Uttarakhand government and elected government is not going to be able to function as per the provisions of the Constitution. And there are several judgments to say that not in accordance with constitutional provisions is not just any provision. It has to be a set of events that has happened in a state, and it must be one of the key administrative functions. Last, madam, I'm ending, that we definitely don't want Uttarakhand to enter into any financial crisis. But I can say this much, that there is no law in this country which requires a division, means not a voice vote on an appropriation bill. And as far as my material that I have, the Assembly had already voted on the grant. It is the appropriation bill that the Speaker did not allow a division. Lastly, the Governor, it is true, has not given his assent, madam, to the budget, which Honorable Minister stated, Finance Minister. But the question is, the final authority on certifying whether a budget has been passed or not lies with the Speaker of the House, which no one can question. And the Governor on 19th itself, on 18th evening, knew that the entire battle was about the appropriation bill, and only 27 MLAs wrote to the Speaker of the House to ask for a vote by division, not the majority. Therefore, the show cause that was eventually issued by the Speaker was on the basis of the memorandum they signed with to the Governor along with BJP MLAs. And on 27, if minority asks, madam, for a division of vote, you are not bound to do it. They only signed the memorandum much later. This is an absolute travesty of justice, and I'm grateful that every attempt of this government to scuttle a floor test has ultimately been set aside by the honorable courts. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Minister.